This is the best scholarship in my opinion for anyone considering coming to study in Japan. First of all, your flight expenses from your country to Japan is covered. Your tuition is equally covered. You receive a monthly stipend of at least 110,000 yen, and your flight from Japan back to your country when you finish your studies is equally covered. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Nelly. If this is your first time seeing this space, you're absolutely welcome to this space. I recently started a series on my channel called Moving to Japan, and the focus is on studying in Japan. I've made 3 videos about that which I'll encourage you to watch if you're interested in studying in Japan. In today's video, I'll be telling you about the MEXT scholarship. So the MEXT scholarship is a Japanese government scholarship. So MEXT stands for Ministry of Education, Culture, Sports, Science and Technology. So you can apply for the MEXT scholarship from your country, and you can equally apply while in Japan. So the MEXT scholarship has 4 categories: the undergraduate category, the research category, teacher training, and Japanese studies. So I'll break down each for you right now. The undergraduate category, like the name signifies, is just for anyone who is interested in coming to study for an undergraduate degree in Japan. This program lasts for 5 years. You have the first year which you'll be studying Japanese, and then the next 4 years you'll be doing your degree program. So the program will be in Japanese, and that's why during the first year you'll be taught the Japanese that will be essential for you to go through your program successfully without any difficulties. For the research category, this is a category where people who are interested in pursuing a master's degree or a doctorate degree in Japan will apply through. So for the research category, before your program starts, you have 6 months where you will be a research student in a particular laboratory. During this time, you will get acquainted to the research in your laboratory, and you will also be preparing for entrance examination as well as learning Japanese. But research in Japan is in English. So that's why for the research category, you don't really need so much of Japanese, and that's why you only be studying Japanese for 6 months. The teacher training category is for any teacher, be it elementary school teacher, high school teacher, or college teacher, who has got 5 years of teaching experience, so you can come through this program. The Japanese studies category is for anyone who is either majoring in Japanese culture, Japanese language, or majors related to any of those 2 I've mentioned. So they'll be focusing on applications from outside of Japan. So if you're applying from outside of Japan, the first thing you have to do is you have to go through the MEXT website of your country where you're based, and then you check the requirements for the program or the category that you're interested in. Most times there will be a series of documents that you have to fill if you meet the requirements. So you fill in these documents and then you submit to the embassy. So if you successfully pass through the screening process, the next thing will be to sit for an exam. For those who are majoring in natural sciences, they'll be required to take an exam in English, Japanese, physics, chemistry, or biology. So you have to take 4 subjects in total. If you're applying for an undergraduate degree in social sciences, your research category, then you will need to take an exam in Japanese and English. Applying for the teacher training category, you also need to take exams in Japanese and English. If you're applying for the Japanese category, you take an exam in Japanese to show that you have sufficient level of Japanese ability. So after the examination process, if you're successful, then the next thing will be to move to the interview process. And if the interview process goes on successfully, then you'll be eligible to come to Japan to study under the category that you've chosen. The benefits of this scholarship program includes tuition fees, airfares being covered, and a monthly stipend. In the graduate program, the 5 years tuition fees will be covered, and anyone who successfully gets into this program will receive a monthly stipend of 117,000. Recipients of the research scholarship will receive 143,000 yen. A recipient of the teacher training scholarship will also receive a monthly stipend of 143,000 yen. A recipient of the Japanese studies scholarship will receive a monthly stipend of 117,000 yen. So for the undergraduate scholarship, the applicant has to be born on or before April 2nd, 1996. Has to have completed 12 years of education and graduated with a high school certificate. For the research scholarship, the applicant has to be born on or after April 2nd, 1986 and possesses a bachelor's degree. For the teacher training scholarship, the applicant has to have had 5 years of teaching experience in an elementary school, in a high school, or in a college. For the Japanese studies category, the applicant has to be majoring in Japanese language or Japanese culture or majors related to Japanese language and Japanese culture. If you are interested in the categories I've mentioned in this video, I recommend that you go through the Japanese embassy page of the country that you're based in and you get more information about the various scholarships. So if you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate to leave it in the comment section. Thank you so much for staying tuned and see you in the next video. Goodbye.